See, if it's a question of survival, eat garbage and you survive, what's the problem? If it's about survival. I think largely we've passed that situation of how to survive. Now it's a question of choice. We've brought life to… everything to a choice. Almost every human being can choose and eat. There still is a segment of unfortunate population which cannot choose, they have to eat what comes. But that's not so in this country. Definitely one can choose and eat. So once choice comes, what to eat? There's a whole dimension of how to know what to eat and what not to eat. If I go into this is an elaborate affair, but every human being can generate the necessary awareness that if food appears, you know what to eat and what not to eat. Above all, what kind of food is your system designed for? That is the kind of food you eat. Don't make food into a philosophy or a religion. Food is about the body. It must go through the system with minimum amount of resistance. For example, because the question is about vegetarian or non-vegetarian, how we look at the food is, if you eat any food, what is happening is the food has to become a part of your system, it has to be integrated to become you. If the food that you consume has a very complex sense of memory and information, then our body's ability to break it and make it a part of ourselves is reduced. If you eat a simple memory code or the genetic code in a particular creature, let's say you eat a vegetable, it is very simple. Or in other words, in the evolutionary scale, whatever is furthest away from you, that's what you must consume. Or in other words, you never consume a mammal because it is too close to you and its memory is too complex and you will never be able to break it down 100%. If you consume this, partly you break down the genetic code, another part of it remains. Or in other words, gradually the animal qualities will enter your system and unknowingly these things will find expression. People are going through anger, stress, just simply rage everywhere. This is simply because of the one main reason is the food that they're consuming. So, whatever is the simplest memory code, that is what you must consume so that easily you can break it down and make it a part of yourself, or whatever is furthest away from you. In the evolutionary scale, that's the best thing. So in that context, if you must eat non-vegetarian food, the fish is the best thing to eat because it is the first form of life on this planet. As it gets more complex, as you come towards mammals, it's becoming very complex and that's not suitable for human consumption. We can show various parameters in the body, the length of the alimentary canal, how things happen in the system. If you look at all this, clearly the body is stating what it wants. When it comes to food, you should not ask your doctor, a guru or a nutritionist, no, you must ask your body. You eat something and see how quickly the food moves out of your stomach bag into the intestine. If it's happening very quickly, within 2.5 hours, if everything is gone, that's good food to eat. If it's lingering on between 4 to 6 hours, that's not good thing to eat.